Welcome to our college briefing program. Today, we dive into an intriguing personal journey where an individual converses with an AI version of their future self. This experience not only sparked reflections on past aspirations but also led to insights about life choices and future possibilities. It's a fascinating look at how technology can influence our mindset and motivation. In other news, rail fares in England and Wales are set to rise by an average of 4.6%, but don't fret. Early morning train travelers can snag some serious savings by hopping on trains before 9:30 a.m. With certain operators offering discounts, the early bird truly does catch the worm, or in this case, the cheaper ticket. Lastly, experts are raising alarms about the future of AI growth in the UK, citing high electricity costs as a potential roadblock. They advocate for investment in renewable energy to ensure that ambitious tech projects can thrive. With significant developments in the pipeline, the call for sustainable practices has never been more urgent. Please stay tuned for more detailed coverage of these stories. The Independent explores a fascinating personal journey of self-reflection through technology, as the author engages with an AI chatbot that simulates their future self. After discovering a letter written to their 30-year-old self from when they were 15, the author decides to participate in MIT's Future You project, which uses personal data to create a customized future self. Through a series of questions, the author learns about regrets, cherished memories, and even potential future life events, such as a dream trip to Bali for their upcoming anniversary. Although the initial responses felt generic, deeper engagement with the chatbot revealed more personalized insights, emphasizing the importance of family and the journey of life itself. In another piece, The Independent discusses the rising rail fares across England and Wales, which are set to increase by an average of 4.6% due to taxpayer support for the railway system. The article highlights the potential for travelers to save money by taking advantage of early morning train services, which often have lower fares. By researching advance tickets and identifying key routes, the author uncovers significant savings for those willing to travel at unconventional hours. The piece emphasizes the importance of fare reform, particularly for early travelers, and suggests that a more customer-focused approach could enhance the overall experience for passengers. BBC reports on the urgent need for sustainable energy investments to support the growth of artificial intelligence (AI) in the east of England. With ambitious plans for a £2 billion data centre in Loughton and the development of an AI-driven growth corridor between Cambridge and Oxford, experts warn that high electricity costs could hinder progress. As the government aims to position the region as a leader in AI technology, concerns about energy efficiency and the environmental impact of data centres are raised. The article underscores the necessity of balancing innovation with sustainability, as stakeholders call for renewable energy solutions to ensure the long-term viability of AI advancements. Associated Press reports that Nicholas Boyd showcased an impressive performance with 24 points, leading San Diego State to a decisive 64-47 victory over Boise State in a recent college basketball game. Boyd's efforts were complemented by Miles Bird, who contributed 10 points and 3 blocks, while Wayne McKinney III also added 10 points. The Aztecs, currently holding a 17-6 record, outperformed the Broncos in the second half, securing a crucial win in the Mountain West Conference. Boise State's Tyson Degenhart led his team with 17 points and 12 rebounds, but it was not enough to overcome San Diego State's strong finish. Looking ahead, San Diego State is set to face Fresno State at home, while Boise State prepares to host New Mexico. Associated Press also highlights the environmental crisis following the recent wildfires in Los Angeles, as scientists scramble to assess the damage to the ocean caused by ash and debris from the Palisades fire. Tracy Quinn, CEO of Heal the Bay, described the heartbreaking sight of burnt items littering the coastline, with ash darkening the waterline. The aftermath of the fires has raised concerns about hazardous materials, including heavy metals and toxic ash, potentially contaminating the Pacific Ocean. Researchers have detected debris as far as 100 miles offshore, and there are fears that rainfall could exacerbate the situation by washing pollutants into the sea. Authorities are implementing measures to prevent debris from reaching beaches and are testing ocean water for harmful substances, while the long-term effects on marine life and the food chain remain uncertain. South China Morning Post reports on Hong Kong's financial strategy amidst a looming budget deficit, as Financial Secretary Paul Chan Mopa has committed to advancing the Northern Metropolis megaproject through government bonds. Despite concerns about the city's financial health, Chan emphasized that the initiative is crucial for Hong Kong's long-term development. The project aims to transform a vast area in the new territories into an economic hub, although local developers are showing caution. Chan reassured that issuing bonds is a common international practice for future investments, pointing to strong market demand for high-quality assets. With the deficit projected to reach nearly 100 billion Hong Kong dollars, the government is under pressure to balance its budget while continuing to focus on public works and infrastructure development. Associated Press reports that Max McKinnon shone brightly in Portland's 89-78 victory over Loyola Marymount, scoring an impressive 29 points and grabbing 8 rebounds. His teammate Vikasan Mazik also made a significant impact, contributing 21 points and 9 rebounds. The Pilots took control early with a 16-2 run, leading to a narrow halftime advantage of 32-31. The second half saw McKinnon's critical layup secure Portland's lead for good at 40-38, allowing them to maintain momentum and ultimately clinch the win. The Lions were led by Caleb Stone Carrawell with 18 points, but it wasn't enough to overcome the Pilots' strong performance. In another exciting matchup, Gonzaga dominated Pepperdine with a staggering 107-55 victory, as reported by the Associated Press. Khalif Battle was the standout player, scoring 24 points and grabbing 5 rebounds, while Nolan Hickman added 18 points and showcased his shooting skills with a remarkable 7-4-9 performance. The Bulldogs wasted no time in establishing dominance, taking the lead just 18 seconds into the game and never looking back. By halftime, they had built a commanding 55-26 lead, and a 24-3 scoring run in the second half further cemented their overwhelming advantage. The Waves struggled to keep pace, with Danilo Dozic leading their scoring efforts with only 12 points. Lastly, the Associated Press highlights a historic achievement for Michigan State's Tom Izzo, who surpassed Bob Knight for the most Big Ten Conference wins as he led the Spartans to a 79-65 comeback victory against Illinois. After a disappointing loss earlier in the week, Izzo's team rallied from a 16-point deficit, showcasing resilience and determination. The game was particularly special as it marked Izzo's 354th Big Ten win, a record previously held by Knight. Freshman Jace Richardson, son of former Spartan star Jason Richardson, added to the moment by scoring 11 points. Izzo reflected on the roller coaster of emotions in coaching, celebrating the victory while expressing a desire for NCAA tournament success over individual records. The Sydney Morning Herald reports on the remarkable success of Victoria's Catholic schools following a back to basics overhaul in teaching methods, particularly in reading and mathematics. Since the implementation of explicit instruction in February of last year, which involves step-by-step teaching with clear explanations, schools have seen a significant boost in numeracy skills, with some institutions, like St. Mary's College in Seymour, reporting a 41% improvement. Principal Joanne Webster of Bethany Catholic Primary School highlighted the method's effectiveness in bridging gaps in students' knowledge, noting that children are retaining information better than before, even during long school breaks, which she referred to as the absence of the summer slide. In the realm of college basketball, the Associated Press covers a thrilling matchup where Tarleton State narrowly defeated Seattle 67-64. Chris Mpaka emerged as a standout player, scoring 20 points and contributing 9 rebounds and 5 blocks to secure the victory for the Texans. Despite Dantwan Grimes' inconsistent shooting, he managed to make a significant impact at the free throw line, showcasing the team's resilience. The Redhawks' John Christofilis and Kobe Williamson also delivered notable performances, but ultimately, it was Tarleton State's collective effort that clinched the win. Both teams are set to continue their season with upcoming games against UT Arlington and Utah Valley, respectively. In another close contest, the Associated Press reports on Utah Valley's 70-68 victory over Southern Utah, with Carter Welling leading the charge with 17 points and contributing 9 rebounds. Welling's performance, alongside Tanner Toulson's sharpshooting, proved crucial for the Wolverines as they maintained their strong standing in the Western Athletic Conference. Southern Utah's Dominique Ford shone with a game-high 28 points, but it wasn't enough to overcome Utah Valley's balanced attack. Both teams are gearing up for their next challenges, with Utah Valley looking to extend their winning streak against Utah Tech. Yahoo US reports that the Oregon Ducks have made a strategic move by hiring Ross Douglas as their new wide receivers coach following Junior Adams' departure to the Dallas Cowboys. Douglas, who has quickly risen through the coaching ranks since beginning his career in 2018, brings a wealth of experience, including a stint as a defensive quality control coach for the New England Patriots and a successful season as the WR coach at Syracuse, where he led the team to the nation's top passing offense in 2024. With a solid background as a former college player and a proven ability to develop talent, Douglas is set to take the reins of a promising group of receivers at Oregon, including returning stars and an impressive incoming freshman. In a thrilling college basketball matchup, the Associated Press highlights Dominique Daniels Jr.'s standout performance as he scored 36 points, leading Cal Baptist to a narrow 86-83 victory over Utah Tech. Daniels showcased his all-around game with 5 assists, while teammates Martell Williams and Tylen Riley contributed crucial points to secure the win. The Trailblazers, struggling with an 8-game losing streak, saw Madiba Awona lead their scoring efforts, but ultimately fell short against the Lancers. Cal Baptist's next challenge awaits as they prepare to face Grand Canyon, while Utah Tech looks to turn their fortunes around against Utah Valley. In another exciting game, New Mexico State triumphed over Florida International with a decisive 76-48 victory, highlighted by Zodie Jackson's impressive 21-point performance. Jackson's efficiency was on display as he shot 8 of 11 from the field, including 4 three-pointers. The Aggies dominated the game from the outset, establishing an early lead and maintaining control throughout. Jaden Harris and Robert Carpenter provided valuable support with their scoring contributions. As New Mexico State continues to build momentum, they look forward to their upcoming matchup against Jacksonville State, while Florida International seeks to regroup against Liberty. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Got a question in your mind? We'll find the answer, we'll be kind. Encyclopedia on everything. Laugh and learn with the zing, zing, zing. From ends to outer space, we've got the facts in one great place. For kids and grown-ups too, we've got the A to Z for you. Got a question in your mind? We'll find the answer, we'll be kind. Encyclopedia on everything. Laugh and learn with the zing, zing, zing. From ends to outer space, we've got the facts in one great place. For kids and grown-ups too.